Hello, good morning to you. Welcome to Business. Now, government might not struggle in raising the required funds for the energy sector bonds. This is because one of the biggest institutional investors in the country, SSNIT, has indicated its preparedness to take up some of the bonds. Dr. John Ofori-Tinkrang is Director General of SSNIT.
This is the government of Ghana bond.
To which sector bond that they're going to raise?
I think that my investment division is working on that now. I think that once the deal synopsis is given, and we'll look at the risk and the return. I mean, mind you, we still have quite a bit of government receivables in terms of bonds that we already hold with the government. So maybe in some way, shape, or form, again, diversification may be necessary. But everything is for sale if the price is right. So if the deal synopsis is good and the return is good and the risk is fine, to the extent that the bond is, the underlying assets are solid, and we think that they can throw off the cash flows that are being promised, I'm all ready to buy.
Thank you so much.
MTN Ghana says it is prepared to implement the free roaming charges in Africa if it is brought up by regulators. Subscribers in Europe are no longer paying for roaming charges after years of agitations by several interest groups. This has led to calls for regulators in the African region to push for similar benefits for subscribers in Africa. Neo Kojo-Ganson is General Manager of Consumer Marketing at MTN.
For us as a telco, we're much more ready. As MTN is one of the leading operators in Africa, it is for us, with our political partners, with our government partners, with our regulator partners, to come on board and ask ourselves, what are we going to build for the continent as a whole? It is not just an issue of MTN, but it's an issue that we would ensure that when the discussion comes up, we're part of the discussion, because, like I said earlier on, the customer is the focus. The customer needs is what we want to resolve out there. So as much as we put together the AU teams that we have, the ECOWAS blocks that we have, those are the things that we need to engage on. And once it comes up there, as the leading telco in the continent, we'll be more than happy to be part of that discussion.
But you can also raise it. You can also raise it.
Well, in other forums, we do raise it. I mean, it's not on this forum that we don't raise it.
Free roaming charges?
I'm not talking about free specifically. There are other things that has to be talked about in roaming as opposed than free. And I'm saying that if you are a media man, you have done a lot of the work and the listening, you would come to realize that the realization of the free roaming that EU has launched didn't start from a day. It had to be around people, around the group, people as part of the EU, having the same infrastructure and all that. And that's why I'm saying that it's not a point of just raising it for reason's sake without the customers benefiting.
And that's all in business for now. Thank you so much for joining me. Do join me again at midday for more business. My name is Emmanuel Apoaji. Have a good morning.